them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Yeah.
Not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Single last one, you got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Hey, hey, hey.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. They'll roll him out right. And he finds his man. It's the former Ram, Jared Cook. 25 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. Right, 58, right there. Hey, defense, left guard. Under team, check. What is that?
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust an account? It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 60 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hold on. Check.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Here's Goff, going for it all. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. A.J. Klein coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Don't let 89 go deep. Don't let 89 go deep.
Goff on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 3rd and long. It's gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready? 95-56. Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Come on, fellas.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 20.
It got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Gone. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming after you!
The final shot before half for Breeze. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Yo.
Bro, send me an invite, bro.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Said y'all niggas on 2K. I start another game.
Golf will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Black. Step back.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Another carry now for Gurley. Powering his way forward, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Watch 30. Take 3. 2-18. Chop it.
On first down, it's Gurley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on third, Goff. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he can put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're running with Gurley. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Bree's going to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Chill out.
On first down, Breeze. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Goff now to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Trying to get it to Woods.
Give me that shit.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play.
My phone pinging right now, man. He got
may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You said some GTA?
I'll turn up on the next nigga.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Which high school rate?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now gone.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. From 6 yards away. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one
they
in.
just capped me on
Now
the
they're down
onside
big here
kick.
in the
I'm
fourth.
weak.
They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A run, it's Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On second down, it's Murray. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. He stopped to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Into the red zone. It's Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Yeah, I got you after this right game. Yeah, I remember right.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Damn, Jets defense basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Let's go.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save no
I'm gonna tell you like a 40 and 30. God.
Yeah.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers,
Fucking trash, man.
numbers, whole team counted, that's a
Yeah, wrist chat.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man.
Oh, 17 and 11. That's okay.
Yeah, but that's still win streak, right? I've been losing.
Talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them
Wait, nigga.
putting numbers on
Wait.
the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers.
I had to stay in your house, man. Oh, this.
Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Fine, man. I already had to listen to your brother for an hour, man. All that did for me, man. Nah, I don't want to hear you now. I don't want to hear your mouth you know right now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Trey, you vote that shit for?
Throw that nigga go build something on Fortnite. Fortnite niggas can't never win no argument.
Keep this one away.
Hell nah, man. You play Fortnite, you automatically take it to hell, man.
It's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Yeah, but you not, nigga. You ain't nigga.
But you ain't making no money to that.
Yeah, you not one of those niggas. You know.
Not one of those niggas, bro. You broke.
You mediocre.
Nah, we don't play my league, my guy.
Yeah, we don't play that shit. Yeah. You gotta try out for that shit.
If we wanted to be in my league, we would have tried out for that shit.
Yeah, like, I'm a real nigga, like.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, listen, bro. Come on, bro. You play Fortnite with school shooters, man. Like, I ain't hear this shit, man. Fucking weirdo.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block
Nigga, do you know what one of your Fortnite's buddies did to America last week? Nigga, fuck nigga carried shot at Walmart. Y'all niggas weak.
He lost the football, and the Rams have got it back.
As you and I both know, one reason teams
play.
plays to start a game
play,
so
made
they
a
can
fuck
practice
nigga
them
fumble,
ahead
man.
of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game.
Real shit, take us about your shoes.
First and 10.
And imagine, like, just look at another nigga playing Fortnite and what you think.
Todd Gurley.
Man, you put up to one of your partner house goddamn kicking shit and that nigga that be playing Fortnite.
Todd Gurley, 36 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the
I ain't
field
never heard that nigga say he won.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Like, man, just that shit, though. Hey, bro, pull up. Man, I got the gas, bro. Pull up.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this
that shit don't sound right.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10.
Imagine you talking to a bitch. Imagine you talking to a bitch. You like, she like, what you doing? I'm like, shit, I'm playing the game. She asks you what you playing. You gonna tell her you playing Fortnite, bro?
Come on, bro.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Nigga goddamn weird ass niggas, man. These niggas talking about new season. Oh, bro, you got the same skin on. Like, fucking weird ass. Fuck y'all niggas talking about.
27 now. Here's 2nd
Hey,
and 3.
bro, change your skin.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is Jackson.
Bill! Jump the towers!
And that will be incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass.
But nigga goddamn play Fortnite, be pushes in game chat. They go come back and goddamn party chat like they should. Like, but you can't get beat by the nerd.
4th down with Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
That come right by me. Like, this shit, man. Play Call of Duty, nigga. When you die, nigga, you die, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Nigga, when we play with you, you like the bottom of the league.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead,
I finished ahead of you every time.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd.
Oh my God, bro, you see Ninja, bro? Ninja post yesterday.
I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Yeah, like nobody really sit down to learn that shit. His ass when you turn it on.
Every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline will kick it away.
That dick right, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Every time you saying some shit, right.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's free, and at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
You so do big.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
3rd and 2 and they ran the ball for only 1 yard. Everybody's going to scream at the offense.
Yeah, I get this
credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front.
Hey, that's a Fortnite joke.
Yeah. It didn't hit with real niggas, but Fortnite niggas would have got a kick out of that one.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play.
All day and tomorrow, man.
Pick up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out
Hey,
ready to
bitch,
go.
Nigga, you think you laughing at you, me?
You can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat, or they need a little extra inspiration.
I ain't saying this shit real, but
they're trying to kickstart things.
nigga say you're a real nigga now.
He'll be taken down.
My boy Trey being real.
All day tomorrow, nigga. Same time next week.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball
Boy,
carrier.
imagine goddamn getting punked out by a nigga that plays Fortnite.
I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hell no, bro.
They'll try and pick up the first.
He fucking with me, man. He fucking me. He ain't gonna land into the tower. He gonna land in the cab.
7 yards there, good enough to move the stick.
Ain't no matter of fact when I get up on you, boy. Ain't no revive, nigga.
Why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part: we always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
Yeah, I give you a live demonstration. We ain't gotta get no video.
Hand this one to Gurley. And now running right through it. He finds an opening past the 40, the 40, 30, the 20. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
That nigga right.
And the Rams.
I'm gonna knock that nigga cold. I'm gonna knock that nigga cold out while he builds something on Fortnite.
That makes the score 21-0.
I'm gonna shoot.
Touchdown at Zerline.
I'm gonna shoot the one. Shoot the one. Shoot the one. I'll shoot both of y'all, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Talk about shoot the one. I'm gonna shoot 9, nigga.
Whoa.
Man, Marcus, you don't even pop up in family photos, man. You don't pop guns, man.
Gets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah,
and that's caught inside the 35.
Man, you probably lose this fight stretch, man. The stretch don't even fight.
41 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a
but if you're gonna bust something,
there's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone. Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop this.
And he's able to get to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. They picked up 5 yards last time.
Nah, on the series, no, I wouldn't be fuck out.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he
on a series, like all jokes aside,
I would be fuck out. For a Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Hell yeah.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
All right, Trey.
Yeah.
Got another dog.
I'm on
18 left.
18 left. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley.
Look at that. I keep still on them nigga with girls.
He's
I know
at
he
the
mad.
40, past the 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, and the Rams add on to their lead.
I know how to play with him.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing
the Bills is out for 2K.
You're exactly right. Thought momentum
I
might
missed
have
my
been
extra
shifting.
point looking at this
Instead,
too.
they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Man, this shit fake in here, man.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That shit fake.
That's fielded in the end zone.
It's fake, man.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
That shit ain't fake, man.
Last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they.
He's got a man complete.
Man, this whole ass nigga still throwing the football and shit while I'm looking at 2K20 videos.
43 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust covered.
I'm gonna say this. Marcus about the weirdest one.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack. This time Jackson will throw it. And an alley to run.
Ain't not wrong.
Nigga will hit it 7 times, man. Nigga will hit it 7 times. Let's go this shit. That's a weird.
This defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
That nigga trying to make sense of this shit, too.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Nah, nigga.
All right.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Shit, I was telling you from the jump, but I just got to find my money.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
So when they load that shit.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
I swear, bro, I would just go to Boise State.
They'll
just
stick to the ground game with Gurley. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Earl Thomas in on the stop. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know if I can go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Raven, Eric Weddle.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Gurley. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Goff on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A gain of 37.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy game for him.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Damn, start niggas quick, man.
Todd Gurley.
Finally. All right. You want to play?
Like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need anymore for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new.
I think your real team. Let me show you what's going on. Let me show you how. Let me show you how I can turn a record from like 7 and 6 to like shit like that. Let me show you. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, that was, we all got the same grandma. Grandma on my mama's side. Yeah, we got the same grandma. Ooh, my mom and his mom are twins. Oh, I thought it was on his dad's side.
51,
Nah, that was on my mom's side.
6'6", pull it high. Space. Got one. Check this.
They'll run for the
It's
first
crazy
time with
looking
Devontae
like,
Freeman.
I feel bad as hell. Like,
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Yeah, and no, because we live in Georgia, but we only really get to see her like once or twice out the year.
Yes, sir.
That shit on back there, bro.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
We don't see her like once or twice out the year.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. Then now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like my cousins in Florida and my mama and them, oh, I know they going through it right now. You know.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Right to the Falcons now. Come up first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And when they got older, they just really stopped going. They had everything to take care of. They really wasn't scoring like that.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Like 3-4 years
to
ago.
the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there.
I went for the last year,
football. He's going to have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got it back.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That's
good
for 28 yards.
And
that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Yeah, that's what I think gonna happen. But I probably ain't gonna.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Yeah. I never said they couldn't, cause my partner died.
Now Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
And
he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Imagine having a partner like you could do it every day, you guys with every day, Nigga come back from college.
It's Ryan. And this is
intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's second down.
All that. Nigga killed me. And then I see George. She was on the loose and everything.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop.
I doubt it.
Appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Aaron Donald with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
He was messing with niggas out here, but he really from
kicker, Giorgio
he done moved down here for a minute. He been down here for like 6-7 years maybe.
And Tavecchio pulls it to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
He was like maybe the play leg might have given away just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate.
And in doing so,
sent this one off target.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Both of them niggas, but the niggas chasing him, he takes him from outside and stop him.
Unable to correct Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye.
Like, come outside, bro. Shout him in front door.
Todd Gurley, 62 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
They caught the nigga, they caught one of the niggas who did it at Chuck E. Cheese.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The nigga got caught with his girl at Chuck E. Cheese. Come on,
this
bro.
will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before.
Don't care,
they were
bro.
counting
Like,
on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Throwing now, Ryan.
Look at this shit, man. This nigga break through everything.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abukum in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon.
Look at this shit every time.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson.
Dang.
Shit, fake it, fuck. This nigga just ram every time as soon as I say hi. What the fuck? That shit don't do that online. What the fuck? Yeah. Nigga just press X, bro. Oh yeah, I just paid him, man. I quit, bro. That shit fake, bro. Look at the broadcast, bro. Look at this shit. Look what this nigga doing. He puts X and then just runs through the whole fucking goddamn beat. My offensive line. Shit fake as fuck.
What'd you say, fool? I wasn't even reading this. I was looking at my phone. Yeah. You talking about these meals? The niggas who probably got quit at the Clayton, like, I ain't gonna, it was another nigga who got killed at Clayton, like, I was probably like going to my 10th grade year. He was the blood, but like the nigga, he. I know. I can't remember this my 11th grade year or the beginning of my 12th grade year, but it was a nigga like I had just met this nigga like on the bus type shit. I just met this nigga, bro. I used to hang, like I ain't just have a hang with a nigga, but like, I saw him one day. You know, it's a spot that everybody used to smoke with the whole school. I think we matched with him or something like that, and I ended up seeing a nigga every day. So I ended up being cool with the nigga and shit. The next thing you know, like a month or two later, the nigga died, but the nigga got shot in a random nigga yard. Like 2-3 months later, the nigga gets shot in a random nigga yard. I kid you not. And I used to fuck with this nigga slow with him. Like, that was crazy. I'm like, dang, bro, I really just met this man.
He died. They arrested the 4 people who was down, who was with the round. I just seen that on the news. Yeah, the nigga beat us.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
I beat the sleeves off the polo. Shut up, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
So how the fuck you just run through my line like that? Who's this shit?
We not the police be, man. They be trying to make niggas snitch on each other, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. This will be taken
But they gotta
short.
take you in, nigga.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35.
What?
What?
Hey, shut up.
Right?
What's wrong with this little kid, bro?
Go 42.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They're running
Throwing here, TreBoogie. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now TreBoogie to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Am I going back with it?
Picked off by Akeem Talib. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebacker.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your 1st drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
You gotta do what?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Get some space. Going up top. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Watch the run. Watch the run. This side, baby. That's a big side. Move. 26, Mike. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Rip left.
Here's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown,
trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Looking deep for, and this will be caught at the 30. 33 yards that time. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. The point after is good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And this offense can get their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. To throw on 2nd down is gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a give running left for Gurley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Gurley, handoff left. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's gone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Zerline's kick is up and through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
36, 30, 18, 18, 18. 26.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Golf will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Check 9, check 9.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
We got this.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Goff now looking to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. When they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack. Goff. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. At least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Ready? Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field when you go make a play on the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's it, baby. We go work.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Wide open receiver, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Goff on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
We certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They're running with Gurley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. So he visits pay dirt for a 2nd time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either. To find the end zone for the 2nd time, yet his team's still down. They need more of that from him and a little help from the defensive guys.
Come on, 180!
59. Double dog, that's the way.
On first down, Trubisky. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12.
Bravo!
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. He finds Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Pass incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
That is caught by Cohen. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 18.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they?
They've got his man complete. And all the way up to the 49. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 43 yards. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
18.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
4 down. Blue. 26.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And